Hi T-Nation, Tom Morrison here, and I want to give you a great way to assess and improve your overhead flexibility. So what Jenny's going to do is lie herself down on a roller first of all. Then from there, she's going to make sure she is tucking the ribs down as much as she can and even go into a slight posterior tilt here. If she was to arch her lower back, we'll show you in a second what that's going to do. So she's really trying to fight really hard as if she was doing a crunch to keep this position. Then from there, she reaches her arms up over the head, okay? So you can see with Jenny here, she has a great overhead position. There's a nice flat line right from the hands all the way through to the spine, and the back is nice and flat. Everything's tucked down. This is a great overhead position, and it's quite even as well. So what you'll see with a lot of lifters that are having issues with their lockout positions or even shoulder pain is that maybe one arm will be higher than the other one. That will be one, or both arms will just be really, really high up and they'll not actually be getting into that good position, okay? What we'll see is if she arches her lower back now and even starts to maintain that, it starts to look like it's right, but there's a lot of compensation happening down there. And then if she was to then extend the arms even further, you'll actually be able to see that Jenny can even get to the floor if she arches her back too much. So it's really important whenever you're thinking about flexibility movements that you're thinking about the movement you're trying to improve. So you would never do a strict press with your back arch like this, okay? So the drill that we're going to use is going to be an active stretch and also strengthening exercise, okay? So Jenny's going to lie over in the same way. She's going to have the plates up above her in like a finished bench press position, first of all, to start off. Push up, lock out the arms, and then slowly she's going to bring these down until she would feel a bit of a stretch. Now for Jenny, she wants to try and maintain this position. For other people, it'll feel like it's really starting to pull you down, okay? So from there, what we're going to do is maintain all this down here, and we're going to bring the arms down, and then back up nice and slowly, trying to replicate that same position. So Jenny actually went quite high there in that one. We're trying to get a nice straight line here, keeping them down as if you were doing a behind the neck press. So this is going to help to open up your thoracic spine. It's also going to improve your shoulder flexion, and it's also going to help you to train the muscles how to move in that movement. You may feel like your neck is a bit stiff in this position. Just try and keep the chin tucked, and if you need to only do a couple of reps and just take a break, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you're feeling that stretch and you're replicating the motion that you're trying to improve on. Okay, so 5 to 10 reps, and then take a break and do about 5 rounds of that. Then make sure to go and grab yourself a barbell and start to do some strict presses to use the range that you've just created, okay? So it's very important that you relate a flexibility drill to a strength drill as well, and don't just stop there and then go and do some deadlifts. It wouldn't make any sense. So always make sure to include the movement you're trying to improve with the drill that you're using as well. Okay, guys?